Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back. Listen, I know I've been gone for a while, but I really do appreciate those of you who have been watching these videos and who have been subscribing. The fact that I have not been publishing new content and you guys are still commenting and saying how much you appreciate the videos. So I really appreciate that for what you guys are doing. But the good news is I've been working, I've been doing some research, I've been reading, I've been learning how to come up with much more creative ways of bringing you guys content. So just look out for the channel expanding more and into like a network where we're partnering with some locals in different African countries and in the diaspora, so we can bring more content for you guys, you know, with respect to Africa, you know, the black diaspora of black people and Africans. You know, that's what my content is about. You know, I want to educate people. I want to inspire and encourage people that, you know, you can be anywhere in the world, but you can still go back and contribute to where you're from. So that's what this whole thing is about, and we're going to do it with fun and entertain you guys at the same time. But this particular video that you guys are about to watch, it was a discussion with about 10 students for when I visited Sierra Leone, West Africa for about 4 to 5 months. It was like a soul search mission just to launch my organization, my nonprofit. And so when I went to visit my mentor that I stay with, Dr. Andrew Joseph Kamara, so he actually had a huge impact in my life, you know. So these 10 kids that I'm having this conversation with, he was basically the one that was kind of supporting their education, supporting some of their family members, just anything that they needed, that they were struggling with. Dr. Kamara was that kind of like the father figure for all these kids in the community that I was staying at and in his compound. So when he passed away, I believe a year or two ago, I decided to kind of continue his work, you know, just to kind of see how I can pay it forward as well by trying to help these 10 students with their education and however way I can, you know, contributing to their development, you know, for the future. So that's what this conversation is about, just sitting on the rooftop, just having a conversation. So watch it, and don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and I really appreciate it if you guys do that so we can continue with the conversation. All right, peace.
Students. All one in room. Very good. Media.
I don't know, I think you're fully asleep.
Media.
I think you're fully asleep.
Knock out.
Okay, that's it.
Very good for your level of scoring. You like to play tennis. Someone wrote something different for once. So no football. Well, you say football too, but you say tennis also. So you play tennis? Okay. I'm sure you don't play it all the time, but when you get the opportunity, you play, right? You play some little bit of tennis.
That's good. That's good. I like to have people who deviate and try something on their own, something different. Yeah? Something different, because when you do different stuff in life, that's when you become successful. Because when everybody want to do the same thing, just imagine, huh? Everybody just want to play football, right? You want to be a football player in life. It's very difficult for all you guys to become professional football players, huh? So you got to always venture out, be different from what everybody else is doing. Always try to be different. So and another thing here, you said that your hero is your father, which is good. I always like when kids say their mother or father is somebody who is a hero, because that's really the ultimate heroes are your mother and parents. Because without them, there won't be any of us. So and then also you said your uncle, huh? Your uncle. I want to be specific here. You say your uncle helped with your education, right? Which uncle are you talking about? Which uncle helped with your education? Uncle Doctor. I mean, there's a lot of Uncle Doctors. What's his name?
Dr. What?
Dr. Kamara. Okay. I presume Dr. Kamara is the uncle that's in this compound, right? Okay. Dr. Is it Joseph Kamara, right? That's his name. Good. Good. That's good. Because as a kid, you must understand the person that's helping you always show that thankfulness, you know. So when I give you a test like this, you should be honest and make sure you recognize them, huh? As the ones that are helping you. So that's good. You want to be a doctor too. That's a lot of doctors. All right. Lillian Kamara, huh? That is it. That's you, right? It's Lillian. It's Lillian. Not for the federal, you know. Not for the federal. You know. Where you go, the theater is where you fret, whatever take your beauty away, man don't want you, you know? So, so I see here, you go to the, which school do you go to again? Queen of the Rosary, Holy Rosary Secondary, okay. JSS 2, you like to play, so you like to play volleyball?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good too. That's good too. Volleyball. So like at school, what do you just play for fun, or whenever you have a chance with friends, or do you play for school, or
With friends.
with friends? Okay. So they have volleyball courts and ball and stuff. That's cool. So you also want to study medicine, okay? And then let's see here. You want to be a doctor, your hero, you said, is someone who helps with your education. That's cool. You have anyone in mind that helps with your education also?
Yes.
Who?
Dr. Kamara.
Dr. Kamara will help you. Okay, all right, good. Well, that's good. Dr. Kamara is a blessed man.
So many people.
And the next person here,
Ambitious Emla.
yep, Mr. Alicious. Mr. Alicious, how's it going? How you doing? Good. So you're in class 6, right? Class 6, okay. For fun, you like to play football, you go to the little educational committee, right? Got it? You're 12 years old, good. You want to study medicine also, right? You're a doctor, you're here, you said someone will educate you. So who helps with your education? Who helps with your school fees? Dr. Who?
Who helps you to pay your fees? Who pay your fees?
Joseph, okay, so he's a doctor. We're talking about, okay, Dr. Joseph Kamara. Oh, no worry, bro, relax, yeah? You're okay.
Feel free to answer. What are you right?
Don't be nervous, man. It's okay, yeah? And then Ibrahim Kamara. Ibrahim, not junior, you know.
Ibrahim Junior Kamara.
So you're not junior? You're not junior?
Ibrahim J. Kamara.
Oh, Ibrahim J. Is the J stands for junior?
Junior, yeah.
Okay. So you was named after your dad? Okay, good. You are in which class? Which form are you in?
Class.
Is it class 4? Okay, class 4. Okay, so are you like the one in the lowest level?
3-4. Yeah, lowest level.
Okay, so you are in class 5 and you're in 4, right? Okay. So you're still below there. Okay. You also So who helps with your education?
Mother.
Your brother.
Mother.
Okay.
No.
Your mother. Your mother. Okay. Good. Good. Your mother. Your mother. Awa. Yes. Yes. I also know her. She doesn't play, right?
She's an iron lady.
Yeah. She has a very strong mind. So she's a strong woman. That's good. That's good. You want to study medicine. You want to be a medical. You want to study. You say your dream is you want to be a medical doctor, right? That's good. We have a lot of doctors, man. Nobody's going to be sick in this country. Nobody's going to be sick. All right. So the next one here is
James.
James, Mr. James. I'm assuming that's you. You know. Now you know the mountains and you get boy on there. You come down there.
So now you go to you.
Now you go to you, yeah.
Okay.
You go to Christ the King College, Old Town. You said to read and write. You also say you like to play football. Want to study.
This guy is a secondary school student. He's not in college.
I see. Yes, that's two. Okay. And yes, our circle here. You said what do you want to study again? About the universe. So you want to be a scientist, like an astronomer? Astronomy. Okay, that's good. I always like when people think something different. You know, it's because sometimes there's scholarship for stuff like this. Comparison to everybody want to be a doctor. You know, there's different ways. You know, want to be a scientist, studying about the universe. So that's good. I like that. You also said you actually wrote the person who's your hero, so I like that, you know. Instead of, in comparison to you guys all saying the person that helps with your education, you know, I was looking for something more specific, you know, a person or a place, a thing that inspires you. So James is the one that actually said Dr. Joseph Kamara is my hero because he is hardworking, he inspires me to be educated, you know. So that's very good, what he did there. That was one of my favorite things on his paper. And then the last one here, Felix. Felix, eh? Felix, how you doing? Good. I like the color uniform. That's my favorite color when I was going to services. I think services they have their color, JSS, blue, green. Mine was purple. I believe it was mauve at the time. So that's very good. You go to the school name is, what's your school name?
It's Freetown International.
International. You're in class 6, right? Your hobbies, you like to study, you also play football. You two want to be a doctor. I also liked one thing you wrote here about, I asked you who is your hero, who inspires you. You also wrote something about your auntie, right? Are you able to tell the story? You can even tell it in Creole, yeah? Can you get close to tell the story? Manuel?
Yeah.
Can you get close to this kid? I want him to tell the story about the person who inspires you. The auntie you told about the story about your auntie, right? The auntie who inspires you to be a doctor. Alright.
What do you try to say? What do you like by this paper? What do you make you choose your auntie saying that you hero? Say like you repeat her back. Like we all hear you.
But you are saying they talk to the camera, but
They talk to the camera, but you talk follow we all hear you.
Just tell the story inside Creole, yeah?
What do you make you choose your auntie as a hero?
What do your auntie do? What do you make,
What do you do what make you say?
What you make you tell the story, yeah, so tell the same story we tell, you know, so.
Because it's they save life. Until they get money for help me and for help me family. So now I say I want to become a doctor. So me too, I will save life and I will get income for help me and family.
Okay. Good, that's good. So where is your auntie? Where is your auntie? Is it in Freetown?
It's Freetown, it's Waterloo.
Okay, she's a doctor there at the hospital.
We go at Kanto later.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like to hear that. That you look up to people like that. You know, she saves people, and that's very good. Very good. Okay. So, thank you guys. I don't call it all man. Okay, everybody's been called. So now I just want to go over, I want to tell you guys, myself want to tell you something about me, eh? Because we all don't explain or don't write stuff about myself. So let me tell you a little story about myself. So myself will know me small. My name is Alicius Matia. Just like this guy over here, we have the same name. My last name Matia. And I was also born in this country. I was born, I believe, in Wellington area. There's a hospital there. I was born, and then I think at the age of 6 maybe, my mom left and went to the U.S. So I went to live with my dad in the village in Sierra area. That's where I, picked up a lot of. At one time I used to speak Mende. How many people here speak Mende? Okay. Nah, every time. Every time I deny, okay.
You know the
Okay. But at one time, I used to speak Mende, But because I left when I was like 12 years old, I forgot, and I went to the States. I don't speak. There's no one to speak Mende to, so I forgot it too. But I still pick up few words here and there. So from the village now, when I left the village, maybe I was 10 years old. When I left, because of war, the war came. So you guys know war, right? I don't know if you guys maybe you were just babies. You didn't quite grasp the situation of real war, So from the village, there was war, the rebels came, destroyed all the things that my family created in Winnipeg, my father's clinic. So we actually had to flee. I too fled. We ran and fled, came to the city, Freetown, So, and then, long story short, during the war, my mom sent for us, 3 of us, we went and joined in the States. The States now, I work hard, me too. In the beginning, I was also a bad student. So when I don't be hard on yourself, when I know hard on you on ourselves, sometimes we start slow. We start slow with schooling, and it's difficult sometimes for you to pick up on things, for you learn how to read, write, or to grasp a concept. But not for just try no more. Just keep on trying. Because I too, when I went to the States, all I wanted to do was have fun and party and go out all the time. So when I started college, after my high school, middle school, high school, most of us I didn't really take it much seriously at my high school, because if I would have taken it seriously, I would have did so much well, when I went to college. So I did graduate high school, I passed it, I got all my credentials. I went to college, my first 2 semesters, I did great. Easy classes, whatever, right? As time went on, I began to slack off myself. So I began to flunk my classes. I was failing my classes here, because over there you get financial aid. There's help support in schooling. When you start failing your classes, they take it away from you until you write a letter saying, okay, I'm ready to learn now, so and so. Somebody recommend you again, because it doesn't make sense, right, for you to go to school and fail your classes, fail your schooling. Even I will not sponsor you. Somebody who's helping with your education will not be glad to pay for your school fees. So I was messing up too. So the student financial aid sector department in the States, they had to put me on academic probation or paying my college fees, because just like I'm telling you, so to them it did not make sense for them to be lending me, paying for my fees if I'm failing my courses, So, but soon enough, I was able to realize, to get myself together, because it's never too late, as long as you have your mind set and you have people around who push you, because ultimately it's up to you, it's inside you for you to regain your focus again. So I had to regain my focus. I went back to school. I left for 2 years out of school. I came back, I said, okay, I really need to focus now. And I never left then. than foolish things. Then what can you do? You know, why they go out to the party, they drink, okay, do this. You know, I wanted to be a rapper actually. Huh? Surprise! I wanted to be a rapper, a musician. You know, I used to make my own mixtape on my computer. You can ask my mom, my little sisters. You know, I was a very quiet person. You know, I didn't. When I go somewhere, I don't just run my mouth up and talk to everyone. But I was very much, you know, I like to do things on my own. I was doing the rap thing, you know, and then I realized there's more to life than trying to be like every person who's successful, because over and that we did it, you want to be like celebrities, right? I'm sure you guys here, right? Sometimes you dress like the musicians, people you see on TV, because you want to be like them, you know. So, but as you get older, you will learn yourself that when you be yourself, life is more sweet, you know. When you're trying to be somebody else, you will learn eventually. So, but yeah, so I graduated with my degree. So, and I had the opportunity to create this foundation, Mohiro Foundation, that's the name, when I was in my undergrad studies at the University of Mankato. That's where I did my undergrad studies. That's where I thought about creating this foundation, and Mohiro Foundation, which I'm going to tell you guys about shortly here. Let's see here. So the foundation, as I said, was founded when I was in Mankato State. Let's see here. Okay. So the idea of the name of the foundation name, Mohiro Foundation, it came to me back in the village. You know, when the rebels came. The Mohiro Foundation came when all of us, my dad, we all fled and went to the bushes to hide from the rebels. So the forest, who's how we go hide, we don't build the huts, the huts, you know, the huts that you guys, you know huts, right? When I know the huts there in the village. Yeah, Bafa village. So we go hide from the rebel in a bush for maybe 2-3 months. Now we build a camp there. Now that camp there, they call Mohiro. So what named the foundation? Myself named as Mohiro Foundation as a place of refuge, you know, so we can try to help kids. Now the foundation in principle, I have 3 principles of the foundation, right? The 3 principles that we go by the foundation is to inspire, to educate, and to love, right? You guys know the meaning for inspiring, educate, maybe educate. You guys probably know that.
We know inspire.
Inspire. You know the definition? Anyone can tell me what's the definition to inspiration, to inspire? Anybody know?
Or get any idea.
Don't be ashamed. If you have any idea,
what do you think?
What do you think?
This person inspire me, la be so, or this.
La be so. Okay.
It's a person who has got to
Okay.
Inspire.
Inspire.
When somebody you get certain people, they give you nothing. But from the point of view, you see and say this is an inspirational factor to me.
You're not too far from that. That's something. It's you're close.
Close, yeah.
But yeah, it's in.
It's a person who aspires to be someone in the future.
Now that word for change, inspire, because I inspire.
So you're on the right track. That's right. So yes, someone who inspires the future. Okay, that's close. You're on the right path, but I don't want you guys to use the inspire word, right? Use a different word. Aisha.
It's a person who motivates you, helps you to be a person in the future.
Okay, that's good. Motivate. You use a different motivation. So motivation is another one. There's many other words. When somebody inspires you, is somebody who helps you to do something great in life, right? Somebody, maybe it can even be a place. Not necessarily a person. For example, let me give you guys an example of a place that inspires me, right? Like when I came to this house, right? I want you guys to look at these mountains, right? When I'm in the States, you don't see these kind of mountains there, right? So when I came here, one of the first things that I saw that inspired me is the fact that I'm living right next to a mountain and I'm living right next to the ocean, right? So when I saw this mountain, I wanted to climb it. And if you remember when I climbed this mountain, was one of you guys here and saw it? Okay, maybe you guys say I know. Okay, I went up there, I climbed this mountain all the way to the top. Because when I saw the mountain, it made me feel at peace, like it was something beautiful, that I wanted to experience. So the mountain inspired me to climb it. Huh? So I climbed all the way, I went up there and I saw a family who I actually gave some donation to because the family was so nice and great to me. That family also inspired me. The family that I saw up that hill because of how friendly and nice they were to me. I saw a different point of view from somebody who's poor, who they were so friendly to me that I didn't bring nothing to give them, but we just went to walk up there. But the mom was so nice and nice to me. So that's an example of inspiring. When somebody inspires you to be great, to go to school, to achieve some things in life, or to do something. It doesn't necessarily need to be education, right? It doesn't necessarily. Yeah. To somebody who influenced your life in a good way, right? In a good way. Some of you guys is an school man, maybe. Some of you guys.
What you see in your paper, your hero.
Right.
Your hero sometimes.
Right. Like I know. I'll tell you guys. One of my heroes is Barack Obama. Right. He inspires me a lot because of where he comes from. He embraces his African Americanness, and he was the first African American president. Even though he has a mixed race, mother is white, dad is black, he actually he's not ashamed to say I'm an African American male, and I'm here in this office. But even though he serves all the other people in the States, so let's see here. So when somebody inspires you, it's a really good thing, because number one, sometimes you need to get inspired first before you feel the need to get educated, right? So it's very good. It's a very good thing. Other business, because I'm a business major. I studied economics, and I did my master's in quantitative analysis, international business. So some of the other people that inspires me is Sam Walton, the guy who founded Walmart. I don't know if you guys know who his name is. The founder of Walmart, also Sean P. Combs. You guys know who Puff Daddy P. Combs is? No? He's Puff Daddy, the musician, the entrepreneur, he's everything. He's a very serious businessman. And when I was a kid, I wanted to be like him. I wanted to, because of how smart he was, how he was dealing with his business affairs. He made music, but he touched other ventures. So that way he doesn't rely only on music. Not put two eggs inside one basket, They go get other things there. In case this fail, you get other projects where they do too, So he inspired me. Also, Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook founder from Asabia, he also inspired me. Bill Gates. Bill Gates also inspired me. Do you guys know the kid? I think he comes from Sierra Leone, maybe, I don't know, he don't get access to the internet. And a Sierra Leone kid, I think his name is Kevin Doe. Have you heard of Kevin Doe? Okay. Kevin Doe is a kid who he likes to play with electronic stuff. That's small electronic way they pick in the streets with battery. They pick battery where they don't use electronic parts them, where people that don't want anymore. They take the parts them, and they go restructure, reconstruct the parts them, playing, making your own innovation electronic items then. So you be making your radios then where they call a nickname DJ Focus of Nanoya Ibata, and a Sierra Leonean kid. Because of that creativity idea, I don't know where I get the inspiration from. This is a kid where you not get any kind of resources for let them help and make the thing where they make. But because of passion and drive for grab the electronic parts that were in the Toyota street, then they join them together. They make your radio. They make a radio which they catch, challenge them from in Freetown, and yeah. So that's a very brilliant thing, for a kid like that in Sierra Leone. He doesn't have any kind of resources, for them make that kind of thing in there. So Una all got that in you, So now people from all over are sponsoring him. I think he's studying in MIT, one of the best schools. You know, so sometimes because you know mean say will be something in life. You just have to keep applying yourself. One day somebody is going to see you, and it's going to be your opportunity. But when you don't apply yourself, nobody's going to give you that opportunity. So so you got to make sure. Another thing that I want to touch on is you all have to find your purpose in life, right? Why I say purpose in life? What you want to become in life, right? When I say doctor, lawyer, this and that. So when you find their purpose, when I want to be doctors and lawyer, then that is not just a career. Someone I don't want money because when I want helping people out of poverty, right? So when I just think about money, I just want to make money, like helping people. If not money no more, you just go for that you purpose a career. Sometimes you go hate them. So you get for find something for do where you lack. When you purpose, if you like for help people, what I say, someone when I say when I want to help people, doctor, who's on the test or you anticipate, so you have to love to help people, right? If you feel like your purpose in life is to help other people through medical, then you should really love to do that. Not just do it because not money you want, Because when you go after something only because of money, one day you tire for do that thing. You tire. It against. Yeah, it against. But when you passion, you love, you never ever against with them, Like this foundation, what they do so, for example, this I never ever against because it's not my passion. And I come out, we set the kind of create your own foundation. You never ever against. And make sure say your purpose realistic, right? You have a realistic purpose in life. If you want to be a doctor or lawyer, that's realistic. But if you sit there no more, you sit there every day no more, where you wake and say, me one day I go America. Wait no more one day, you just sit down more every morning when you wake up. You need to apply yourself, You don't go to school, you just above no more now. Me I go America, I never go now to get money. I go work, Wait for the work now, they work hard, That kind of thing. So now make us say realistic. Or like me, you say me I am born, I'm born in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Even though I go to America and that, I'm not going to ever be the president. I can never be the president of the United States. You know why? Who can tell me why? Why? Right, because I was not born in the United States. They have constitutional laws that says you can only be the president of the United States if you're born on the soil. Now, on the other hand, in this country, I can be a president, right? Because I was no problem. Because I was born here. So what I tell for telling is when I forget a realistic goal in life, right? Me realistic goal in life. I went to school, I got educated, I decided my foundation, I came here, and everything is coming true. Everything that I said I was going to do, I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys, right? That's because I planned it. It's something that you got to use your head in life. You have to plan your life goals and what you want to accomplish. So I planned all that, and I'm here today sitting with you guys, following my dream. But I did not tell myself, say, one day I'm going to be the president of America, I didn't tell myself that because that's unrealistic. So realistic, unrealistic. I want you guys to remember that. Your realistic goals then, you study hard, say you want to be doctor or you want to be the president of Sierra Leone. That's the realistic goal. But you have to go hard for it. But you can't be the president of America. None of us can,
Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I believe you subscribe. Is it right here, right? Or maybe it's right here. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, all right? And make sure you comment, right? I enjoy people's comments, your opinions, and so I can go in there and respond as much as I can. So let's keep the conversation going about Africa.